The Federal Reserve just raised interest rates for the first time in over 3 years. What does this mean for solar financing and for your home solar project? We're going to be answering that question and discussing a whole lot more in today's video. Hi everyone, Joe Ordia here for Solar Surge, and for the past 9 years I've been helping families achieve energy independence using clean, renewable energy. Now if you're new to the Solar Surge channel, we talk about all things having to do with home renewable energy systems, battery backup systems, whether it's solar panel technology, battery technology, sometimes even generator systems as well. Now in today's video we're going to be talking about the Fed's recent announcement that they're raising interest rates by 1/4 point and what that means for solar financing. Now, as many of you probably know, a lot of homeowners that choose to go solar choose to finance the purchase of the solar power system so that instead of having to pay out of pocket up front for the solar panel installation, they can use the electric bill savings to cover the cost of going solar, or basically what we call a bill swap. Let's say right now you're paying $200 a month to the power company. We could set up a finance purchase of the solar power system for, say, $170 a month, where your electric bill savings is covering that $170 a month solar payment, so the switch to solar doesn't really cost you anything out of pocket. Another big advantage with doing the bill swap, of course, is that it protects you from inflation, right? With everybody else's electric rates going up, on average about 3 to 4% per year, although right now we're in a very high inflation environment where especially the cost of energy, like the cost of natural gas, which is the input feedstock for most power plants, we're seeing energy price inflation in the 8 to 10% range in the past year. And so what solar financing does is it protects you from inflation by locking in your monthly energy cost. Another way you might think about this is buying a house with a fixed rate mortgage versus renting, right? So when you're renting, you're subject to a little bit of rent increase, a few percentage points per year. You never really get ahead. Whereas with a mortgage, you can lock in whatever your monthly housing expense is with a fixed rate financing, so at least you know what that payment is. It's not going to change over the next 20 or 30 years, and then eventually you pay it off and you own the asset. And so with solar financing, it's the same thing. Many of our clients choose to finance the purchase over 10, 15, 20, or even 25 years so that we can get a monthly payment for the solar that's low enough to where the electric bill savings completely covers it. Okay, so why is that important then in a rising interest rate environment? Very simply because the higher the interest rate we have to charge for financing, the higher that solar monthly payment is going to be. And so that really cuts into your profit, cuts into your solar savings. Now, right now, as of this recording, which is March 17th, 2022, as of this recording, we can still offer solar financing rates as low as 1.49%. Now, I don't know how long I can hold this because it's going to take probably a few weeks for all of this to trickle through the system. But if you're looking to lock in financing rates now, maybe you've been looking and researching this for a while, right now is sort of the perfect storm in terms of the financial structure of a solar investment. We still have low interest rates that we can offer for this month, so if you want to get something locked in before the end of March, and we still have 2021 pricing for our two top leading brands of solar panels. So again, guys, this is kind of the perfect storm. If you want to lock in a low price and a low interest rate financing before the rates and the prices adjust for inflation, now would be the time to do that. Now, of course, the Fed said that not only are they raising the rates 1/4 point now, but they intend to raise by 1/4 point for each of the next 6 meetings that are scheduled for this year. So we're looking at almost a 2% increase in rates over the course of 2022. Again, if you want to lock in a low interest rate now, as always, feel free to reach out to us on the website below there. If you've already spoken with one of our team members here and you already have a quote, go ahead and reach back out to us just to make sure that pricing and those solar panels are still available. You may have recalled the video from last week that the LG solar panels are no longer available, but we do still have the top most popular brands like Q-Cells and Silfab and REC. So again, if you want to make sure that you can get locked in with financing, just go ahead and either reach out to us on the link below to schedule a new appointment, or go ahead and reach out to your sales rep or your system designer that you've been working with, and we can go ahead and get you updated pricing and equipment if needed. Now, for those of you that know, solar financing roughly tracks 30-year fixed mortgage rates if you're looking at interest rates. So our most popular product right now is actually the 2.99 20-year solar loan. But again, with interest rates going up by the Fed of about 2% this year, we would expect the rates on solar loans to probably be closer to 4 to 5% interest by the end of this year. And there's nothing really that we can, do to control that, other than to say, hey, right now, as of today and for the next week or two, we do believe we can still get you approved and get you locked in with that lower rate, so that you're not subject to that these rate increases that are planned for the rest of the year. Well, folks, as always, if you're getting good value from the information and the announcements we put out here on Solar Surge, be sure to click on the thumbs up button. That'll just tell YouTube and the other sites to show the video to more people. And then, of course, consider subscribing to the channel as well if you haven't done so already. Right now, we're trying to get 2 or 3 new videos out for you guys every week. So if you're a solar homeowner, or if you're shopping to become a solar homeowner and you want to get the best information about which products are available and how different products compare to one another, that's the kind of information that you're going to find here on Solar Surge. As well as if you're a solar professional out there, maybe you're an installer, or maybe you're a solar sales professional, consider subscribing to the channel, because we are going to be keeping up to date with industry news and new product releases and announcements. Well, folks, I thank you again for taking some time to tune into Solar Surge today. As always, I'm Joe Ordia, encouraging you to get prepared and be empowered. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.